Dixie T here, man. Interesting weekend I just had. First, I'm going to talk a little about movie. I'm going to do a movie review slash a little talk about UFC 100. First things I want to talk about is UFC 100. No, scratch that. I want to talk about a movie I saw, Bruno. And I'm going to tell you something. Here's my review. Disappointing. I'm not going to say this. I'm going to say this right now. This movie, like this summer, disappointing. That's my theme of this summer so far. Every film I've seen, mostly 60 to 70% of the time, which ironically was a 70% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which very, very stupid, I might add. I mean, I don't know what the hell the critics were smoking. About rating that 70%. I think that's a 50 if I have 49 at best. But 70% of the time, movies, everything that this I've seen in the movie genre, besides Star Trek and probably The Hangover, which I haven't seen, and Up, which I did see, has completely utterly disappointed people and disappointed everyone else. That I guarantee you is I mean, Transformers, okay. I have really low expectations, but I enjoyed myself. I won't say that was a disappointment, but you know, I enjoyed it. You know, with some things like that. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm bashing Sacha Baron Cohen, but Sacha Baron Cohen, I'll give him this. When he goes into character, he goes all into character. He goes balls in, saying, "Yes, I'm Bruno," or "Yes, I'm Ali G," or "Yes, I'm Borat." He goes through it. He literally goes through the character. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get this thing out. Stupid 10-minute time frame. Stupid camera. But anyway, what else? It's just that he goes into the character and no one really he goes into character, he does all this stuff, and there are funny scenes in the movie. There are funny stuff in there. I'm not going to spoil you. But, I honestly say see it, but, maybe wait till, maybe wait till the DVD. Maybe there's some extra stuff they can put in. That's all I got to say about Borat. Let's see how much time I got. Wow, I only wasted 2 minutes on that. Well, let's see. Rest of my time on the UFC pay-per-view. Okay. UFC 100. Most notably, I want to say this before I get into the whole Brock Lesnar thing. I want to say that Dan Henderson knocked the fuck out Michael Bisping. God damn, I didn't know Dan Henderson had that potential. I'm a new guy from UFC. Getting into it, I mean, god damn, he knocked that British guy the fuck out. Wow, I needed him to get boom! Which I honestly thought, that was wrong of him. Maybe he thought something better of it. But you know what? Well, then again, Bisping had it coming. If you watch Tough Enough, not Tough, but, The Ultimate Fighter, UK versus US, Bisping, I saw some clips of him, man, Bisping was a dick. And you know what? Henderson just waited, and then knocked him the fuck out. And hit him again for once a good measure. And, you know what? If you act like a jerk, shit like that comes to you, man. It may not come in for like a form of a knockout, but I guarantee you it's going to come in your form of something. And, you got to treat your people with a little bit more decorum and respect. That's just me. But, let's see. Oh, by the way, GSP, Warrior, well, that's just my cat. Warrior, as always, man, Brian Paul still carry out. Alves, tough guy too, but maybe he needs to work out something in kickboxing. He's very proficient at kickboxing, but yet when you meet someone like him, I think he really needs to really rework his whole thing. Soul measure and things like that. But yeah, that's another thing. But let's get up to the most important part. Brock Lesnar versus Frank Mir. Let me tell you, Brock Lesnar made Frank Mir his bitch for the entire total fight number. Was it 6 minutes? Mir wasn't even in this fight. Not even freaking close. He wasn't. And you know what? Mir was talking all that shit, poking the bear, what have you, man. You don't F with that. You know what? You don't F with, man, a guy who's bigger than you, more athletically gifted than you, and you F with him, and now that's what you get. You don't F with a guy like that unless you got the skills to back it up. And now he has the new undisputed champion. In his comments, which I'll say this as wow, he is gold. That was gold, and I loved it. I loved every freaking second of it. I enjoyed it. Anyway, I know people were like, "Oh God, what about the kids?" First off, I'm tired. I'm tired at the fence. Like, what about the children? Well, first, yeah, I have like 4 minutes left. I'm gonna get this little rant. You know, every person who says that for the kids, can someone just knock them out? Not everything is made for children, for God's sakes. I mean, what happened to being an adult? Like, it has to be. It's a crime to be an adult nowadays. It's like you have to clean your words. Can't say anything else now because the kids might listen to it. The kids got this. Kids on the YouTube had the whole profanity thing just to make sure that no crazy ass parent comes on and sues them and wins because we so want to protect our children. You know, no one treats anyone like adults anymore. We treat it like fucking morons. But you know, it's just. That's my opinion of it anyway. You know, but in the end, yeah, it was a little classless, yes. You know, could have handled something, but yet then again, the booing from the crowd. Yeah, you know, UFC crowd, those hardcore fans who thought that, yes, yeah, but hoping that Frank Mir could come and be their savior, be that little Y2J, but no. He got his ass, his Mir got pulled, and same thing, hopefully, for, all the other fighters, you know. Who else is gonna fight for Lesnar? But you know, I loved it. I cared. I had no problems with it. I laughed most of it. No, I didn't get offended by it. And he apologized afterwards. And you know what? This is great. I think he's smart because you know what, people are talking. I'm talking about it again. You people are talking on YouTube too. And he became more comfortable. He can lie in the pockets of UFC, making that money. Because trust me, all I gotta say is this: is that you know, no, I'm gonna say this: the San Antonio Spurs NBA team, most successful team, one of the most successful teams, NBA teams in this kind of for a while. You know, winning every championship every couple years. But yet their ratings completely dip and no one watches them. Why? You know, there's other reasons, but there's no real customers. They're the straight lace. Everyone's perfect. They don't do anything wrong, and that makes it boring. I like the way they play, but sadly, most of the Americans don't want them to see them play. No one likes them. See, you know, Americans are hypocritical. People don't want to see that stuff. People want to see the circus, and people like to see the circus. They make money. They want to do it. And yet no one wants to admit that shit. No one wants to admit it. They want to say, oh, yes, we're so above everything. But actually, honest. But you know what? I gotta say this. NBA, NFL, UFC, WWE, all the other sports entertainments, everything else. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it for all you purist fans, all you the people, you know, the purist assholes and all that stuff. It's all bullshit. All of it. It's just all things to, you know, to distract us and all the stuff and the real shit's going on. But, you know, that's what it is, you know. It's just all bullshit, and we all have our fun. That's what it is. So, I don't think y'all need to get all crazy and ban going against UFC and everything else. You know, just roll with, I think Dan just rolls with it, and eventually someone's going to beat Brock Lesnar. You know, because, you know, any given Sunday, every given moment, he might make another mistake and bam, we got a new guy, he's clean cut and all that good stuff, and everything will be right in the world. But anyway, that's just my opinion, and yeah, that's it. Duke CT here. Peace and love, and see y'all guys later. 1.